If you really want to change your standards, or if you really want to start attracting better people, maybe stop focusing on the relationships and start focusing more on yourself. Well, how do you view relationships? What did you see your mama and your daddy go through? You feel me? What type of childhood traumas do you have? What ideals do you have around love, family, and connection? Address it, and then figure out why you think that way. Why you think that's okay. It's so funny when I hear people talk about how they're attracting the same person and they're doing all this growth and everything like that, but nothing's changing. The moment I see somebody in a cycle like that, that lets me know that they aren't living themselves properly, because I wasn't living myself properly. Your standards are never going to change until you do. What do I mean by that? Somebody who loves themselves pays attention to their emotional regulation. Somebody who loves themselves pays attention to their thought processes. The relationships that most of us attract is solely based upon our ways of thinking, our belief systems, what we truly desire. We actually get what we want majority of the times. So when you're in these situations where you're not getting quote unquote what you want, you have to take a real good look at yourself and address what part of yourself did want it. Because if nothing in you wanted that, it wouldn't have manifested. Like for instance, when I was just beating myself up in my head, when I was just telling myself like, man, you are a failure, you are ugly, you are whatever the case, like I was just beating myself up, I was letting other people talk to me like that. Next thing you know, when other people were talking to me like that, it wasn't so out of the blue, because I just got finished calling myself that 5 minutes ago. Maybe what you're saying is true. And I'll accept that type of energy in my life because that's what I believed about myself. The moment I switched the dynamic and I was like, I don't think I'm ugly. I don't think I'm a dumbass. I don't think I'm a failure. I think I'm pretty cool. I think I'm alright. I stopped talking to people who were treating me like the old versions of myself. And it's crazy because a lot of the times you can cut somebody off, you can remove yourself from energies, and those people will pop back into your life, and it will be a constant cycle until you finally change. If you really want to change your standards, or if you really want to start attracting better people, maybe stop focusing on the relationships and start focusing more on yourself. Well, how do you view relationships? What did you see your mama and your daddy go through? You feel me? What type of childhood traumas do you have? What ideals do you have around love, family, and connection? Address it, and then figure out why you think that way. Why you think that's okay. I'm not saying everything's going to be bad. You may have some very good experiences, but we always have to acknowledge the bad, because those are typically the ones that get repeated. Bad genes get passed down a lot easier than good ones.